This is the O2C Media Network. Wow, that was last night. And tonight, yeah, Steve, you back? Yep, I'm here. Before you ask, we're doing the show. Then I got to get everything ready for tomorrow. One thing I'm hoping for is those people from Pest Genie don't show up. But if they do, I'm taking my laptop and a couple of my bags with some important stuff in it. I got to do some vacuuming, some dishwashing, and I am just hoping right now everything goes good the rest of the night. Harry, do your thing. Another boss. Live from the Tom O'Neill Memorial Studios in the lovely Park Forest apartment complex in Jackson, Michigan. This, the L2C Media Network, heartily presents Steve Sporty Balls. And here he is, the man who's no myth, because he's a myther, Steve Baxley. Hi. Good evening, everybody. And sorry we're a little bit late, but things happen. When they do, you just follow through and you smile like you really mean it, and I do. I love it here. And I'm going to make sure everything goes completely correct. Anyway, from the Desilu microphone. Oh, Steve and Jet, did you see the overlay? Uh, yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. I'll take a fuller look after the broadcast. Tomorrow, I don't know what I'm going to do because I do have an appointment at 1 o'clock at the Center for Family Health. So, wish me luck on everything. Anyway, as I told you on or as I posted up on our Facebook page, um, this whole show is going to be ad-libbed because I had a good time tonight. If you wonder what I'm doing, hmm. Hmm. I'm having me a little salad. It's not much, but it's pretty damn good. Okay, let us get to let's get to everything we're supposed to do. I mean, last night we lost power for 10 seconds at 3 o'clock. I was asleep during it. It's a little weird, but here we go. If we can get our little friend there. All right. I'll finish the rest of the salad a little later. We got sports to do. And then I'm going to spend the rest of the time cleaning with only a little time to just sit back, relax, and let the sun shine in. Boys and girls, I'm just going to let the sun shine in. Okay. Boy, it's nice to know that we can at least, uh, let's, uh, yeah. Today is Monday. So right now, unless something else happens that I don't know anything about, we're supposed to, do the show of shows. So if you will excuse us for the briefest of moments. Okay. All right, here we go. Blessing. Okay. The 2024 NBA Finals Game 5 is underway. And right now, about 13 seconds left to play in the third quarter. It is Dallas 67, Boston 86. For this to go to a game 6, Dallas better show up. And there you go. So right now, for all intents and purposes, it looks like the Boston Celtics are about to become the penultimate. Well, they are about to become world champs again. But we'll get to that. They're going to start the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter anytime now. And when we get to about 30 seconds, we will take over. Right now, if you will excuse me, we are having. Come on. Who cares about Manu Macho? Let's get to this show. Okay, thank you. Calm down, Steve. Calm down. Okay, let's get to college football. Now again, we're doing this ad lib off the cuff. So good luck to us all. All right, here we go. Maybe we're on the air for 8 minutes. Texas has landed a commitment on Monday from four-star quarterback Dia Bell, the son of former NBA star Raja Bell. Hang on, folks. I got to. I got to do a little something. Just hang on. We'll get everything all saturated, situated. Let's see. Kobe Bryant, 70s. Well, yep. Okay, let's get back. Okay, Dia Bells, the number 21 overall player and the number 4 quarterback in the 2026 recruiting rankings, according to 24/7 Sports. Bell is the second commitment in Texas class for the cycle. Bell joins 3-star athlete Racine Gilroy who committed to the program earlier this year. So, wow, the Longhorns are getting better. Okay, let's over here. Okay, we start off the fourth quarter at 67-86. Dallas has to win this or it's all over. The Los Angeles Chargers were impressed with Ladd McConkey throughout minicamp. They decided to pay him for his efforts. Per NFL Network, the Chargers and McConkey reached an agreement on a 4-year contract that gives McConkey the most guaranteed money in NFL history for the 34th overall pick, where McConkey was drafted. McConkey ended up getting more guaranteed money than Sam Laporta, who was the number 34 overall pick last season. McConkey has impressed the Chargers this spring, most notably Justin Herbert, or Herbert. He's expected to be team's number 2 wideout next to Quentin Johnson, playing some reps in the slot as well. Already impressing as a route runner, McConkey is coming off a season during which he had 30 catches for 478 yards and 2 touchdowns in 9 games at Georgia. Missing time with a recurring ankle injury, he also had a back injury that lasted throughout the season, causing him to miss 4 games. McConkey also had turf toe and knee tendonitis in 2022. He finished his college career with 119 catches for 1,687 yards and 14 touchdowns in 3 seasons. Yes, friends, he is that good. Okay, let's see here. There's no escaping the harsh reality for Mr. McIlroy and the PGA. Rory McIlroy lost the 24 U.S. Open, and this time there's no escaping that harsh reality. The great showman in golf, Bryson DeChambeau, ruled Pinehurst number 2 in the 24 U.S. Open for 3 straight days. And then 4-time major champion Rory McIlroy began to deconstruct the big top. McIlroy turned a 3-shot deficit to 1 by the turn, and with birdies at number 1 and number 9, he pushed the tournament into that existential place on the backside of a major where the golf seems almost secondary to what's being stirred up in the hands and heads and hearts of the contenders. It's difficult just to get oneself to that place in a major. McIlroy has done it so few times since he last won such an event in 2014 in August. So rarely has Rory realistically been in the hunt for history with 9 holes still on the table. Now, McIlroy is too good to have given himself so few rips at holding the silver trophy with 2 hours to go on a Sunday. Now, on this Sunday, the putts kept dropping in ways they had not in the past. Over at the par 4 12 from 22 feet, another on the short par 4 13th, where he drove his tee shot over the back of the green. After 4 birdies across a 5-hole stretch, McIlroy stood 2 clear of DeChambeau, who hit just 4 of his first 10 fairways. Now, the tent was billowing in the wind, and its poles were wobbling on the interior. It would be a new and refreshing experience for Rory to break somebody else's heart. The Northern Irishman continued unloading driver after driver, piercing the thick, dusty U.S. Open like air at one of the greatest venues in all of golf. McIlroy may have never hit that club better than he did across 72 holes this week. After an accessible bogey at the 15th, he punished one 349-yarder at the par 4 16th, and then it all fell apart. The last 10 years have gone differently than McIlroy envisioned. So have the last 2 years and the last 3 months. When you're just 25 with 4 majors to your name, sitting only a master shy of the career Grand Slam, it can be inconceivable that life will not always bend in your direction. There is an innocence in the arrogance of youth. especially when your swing looks like Rory's. Who would have thought? After he bullied Phil Mickelson and Ricky Fowler at Valhalla in 2014 en route to that fourth major, that McIlroy would go winless at the game's biggest events over the next 10 years. Who would have thought after Martin Kamer clipped him by 15 shots in 2014 at Pinehurst and McIlroy missed the cut at 3 of the next 4 U.S. Opens, that his best chance to win one over the next decade would come in a U.S. Open at Pinehurst. 10 years later, though, McIlroy surely learned that life comes for us all. Both on and off the course, he has suffered. The beloved greens always do, because to be beloved, one must become vulnerable, and to be great, one must at some point not be anymore. It has not just been the major losses, though. McIlroy called himself a sacrificial lamb after fighting for the PGA Tour's existence against Live Golf, only to find out that his own commissioner went behind his back to sign a framework deal with Saudi Arabia's public investment fund. More recently, he filed for divorce before the PGA Championship, only to announce a reconciliation with his wife earlier this week before the U.S. Open. McIlroy has already suffered. It seems cruel that he needed to suffer more. Even more cruel, this time it was nobody's doing but his own. The par putt at 16 was, for the official record, 30 inches. McIlroy stood on the 16th tee box Sunday, having converted 496 of 496 putts from inside 3 feet this year. By the time he stood on the 17th tee box, he was 496 of 497. The tournament was tied again, and for the next 30 minutes, it was difficult to breathe. McIlroy got up and down for par on the 17th, and DeChambeau matched pace at the 16th. 3 holes combined to go, and they had locked horns at 6 under. The 2011 U.S. Open champ stood on the 18th tee box, and the 2020 U.S. Open champ stood on the 17th. Pinehurst has so many corridors where players can see and hear what those around them are doing. That 17-18 corner was as tense as can ever remember a major championship feeling. This was the 26th that had to be seen in person. The silence somehow roared. DeChambeau started walking after a tee shot that ultimately landed inside of 20 feet on the 17th. McIlroy saw the entirety of the shot. There was no way he could not. He looked up and down the 18th fairway and blew on his hands, trying to keep them from betraying him on one final missile. After Bryson parred the 17th, McIlroy hit his approach from the sandy lie short of the 18th green. He pitched it to 3 feet 9 inches on the 72nd hole of the championship. The distance notable because McIlroy missed that putt as well, this time with a chance to potentially force a playoff or even win outright. He instead pulled the 5 under, one back of DeChambeau. 3 bogeys in his last 4 holes. McIlroy walked down the steps and into the scoring room, looking as despondent as he has ever looked. Bryson hit his drive on 18 under a magnolia tree, and it nestled near a root. He pitched out and into the front green side bunker 55 yards from the hole. He then miraculously got up and down with a bunker shot he said was the shot of my life. Before DeChambeau finished signing his card as the 124th U.S. Open champ, McIlroy found his rental car fleeing the crime scene he created. Without speaking to anyone outside of his inner circle, McIlroy turned on his Lexus, kicked up a bit of gravel on his exit, was in the air. Before DeChambeau got done speaking with the media, it was, all things considered, his worst and weakest drive of the week. Players, like people, are remembered for how they handle adversity. We understand that our view of those in our lives is shaped, for better or for worse, by moments in their lives that they would consider the most difficult. By the way, with 9:02 left, it's 88-67 Boston. Time is of the essence, Dallas. McIlroy, for all the grace he has shown over the course of his career, handled both the on and off course pressure of the final hour at Pinehurst as poorly as he ever has. With all the chips down, he not only folded his hand, but left the game altogether. For someone who's been considered an alpha and closer for the majority of his career, it is about the most listless ending imaginable. It is one thing to miss 15 under, and 15 and 20-foot putts. It's an entirely different thing altogether to have a fifth major on one's putter and miss 75 inches of putts to lose the U.S. Open. With a collection of media members encircling McIlroy punched the gas and ejected from the property. It's one thing to face the music and offer little in the way of an explanation. It's an entirely different thing altogether to race to the airport with the world awaiting your words. And that does it. Okay, should Boston win, and it looks like they will, 7:52 left, Boston 93, Dallas 72. The Boston Celtics can pass the Los Angeles Lakers with their 18th title in these finals. When the 23-24 NBA season began, the LA Lakers and Boston Celtics were tied atop the NBA's all-time championship leaderboard at 17 titles apiece. If we're being absolutely technical, the Lakers actually hung banner number 18 before the Celtics did. The problem? It was for the new in-season tournament championship, not a traditional end-of-season title. Well, if there was any doubt about who sits atop the all-time championship's throne, it is about to be erased in 7 minutes and 31 seconds. Celtics will be, in that much time, hoisting the Larry O'Brien Trophy, named so after the late great NBA Commissioner Lawrence O'Brien. No team in NBA history has ever blown a 3-0 lead in the postseason, so bearing something historic, it's only a matter of time until the Celtics earn their first title since the 07-08 season. When that happens, it'll put them atop the league's leaderboard, with the Lakers close behind at 17. Now, who's in pursuit of the top two? Well, here's the board and the number of championships. And Boston muffs on that one, but they still, nope. It's going to Dallas, and foul on the play. It's Boston's ball. Excuse me. Boston in green, Dallas in white. 96, 75, 6:31 remaining. Here are some of the teams. Boston Celtics 17, 1957, 1959 to 66, 1968 to 69, 1974, 1976, 1981, 1984, 1986, 2008. Lakers also a 17, 1949, 1950, 52 to 54, 72, 80, 82, 85, 87, 88. 2000 to 2002, 2009 to 2010, and 2020. Golden State Warriors held 7, 47, 56, 75, 15, 2017 to 18, and 2022. The Bulls have 6, 1991 to 1993, 1996 to 1998. The Spurs have 5, 99, 2003, 2005, 2007, 2014. Miami Heat 3, 2006, 2012, and 2013. Pistons with 3, 89, 90, and 2004. Philadelphia 76ers with 3, 55, 67, 83. Bucks with 2, 71, and 21. Rockets with 2, 94, 95. Knicks with 2, 70, 73. Nuggets with 1, 23. Raptors with 1, 2019. Cleveland Cavaliers 1, 2016. Dallas Mavericks in 2011, they're only 1. Oklahoma City Thunder in 1979, they're only 1. Washington Wizards, 1978, only 1. Portland Trail Blazers, 1 in 77. Hawks, 1 in 58. Sacramento Kings, 1 in 51. Baltimore Bullets, 1 in 1948. The Phoenix Suns, Orlando Magic, Brooklyn Nets, Indiana Pacers, Utah Jazz, Los Angeles Clippers, Minnesota Timberwolves, Charlotte Hornets, Memphis Grizzlies, and New Orleans Pelicans have not won a single title. So right now, the way it looks with 5:43 remaining in the game, the Celtics will sit alone high atop the mountain as being the greatest basketball team, period. 98-78, a 20-point lead. 5:17 left to play. What a way to go. Boston 100, Dallas 78. Boston steals. 4:50 left. It is incredible what we are witnessing tonight. It's 102-78. Timeout. The Dallas Mavericks, 4:39 left to play. Fourth quarter. Boston just 4:39 away from the Larry O'Brien. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, let's do this. We'll go to the scoreboard, and if we got anything more in the entertainment report, we'll do that, and then we'll say adieu. Right now, it's 102-78, 4:39 left to play. Red Auerbach, Johnny Most, they're looking in, and they're saying it with pride. That is our people. Okay, let's get to this. Tom Brady officially entered the next stage of his career, making his broadcasting debut for Fox at the UFL Championship game on Sunday. Brady making his debut 3 months before his first NFL game is in the first of a 10-year, $375 million contract with Fox Sports to be their lead color commentator. As we take a look at Holiday, he is the man, and I have a feeling he is MVP. Brady, who will be paired with Kevin Burkhardt for NFL games in the fall, was with Kurt Menefee and Joe Klatt for Sunday's UFL Championship game, during which the Birmingham Stallions beat the San Antonio Brahmas 25-0 at the Dome at American Center in St. Louis. Brady made his debut in the second quarter when the score was tied at 0, giving some analysis on the game thus far. Hang on. Yeah, let's wait. Okay, come on. Okay, close it up. We'll close it up. Damn. Okay, let's get back on it. And let's finish up, get to the scoreboard. And then, after all is said and done, we start to dismantle and mantle. Okay, 4:39 left to play, 102-78. Okay, and we start off the last 4:35. Said Tom, they're all a little different. You get into these games, and there's a lot of defense out there right now, but someone's got to get the ball down the field and try to open this field up a little bit. It's a lot of horizontal passes, and the defenses are swarming and trying to punch the ball out. So make them defend every blade of grass. That's what we used to say, end quote. Brady was also on hand for the trophy presentation as the Birmingham Stallions won their third consecutive championship, two in the USFL and this one in the UFL. The reception was plenty of boos from the fans in St. Louis as Brady's New England Patriots beat the Rams, then the St. Louis Rams in Super Bowl 36 in 2002. That was Brady's first of 7 Super Bowl titles. Brady will make his NFL broadcast debut on September 8th when the Cleveland Browns take on the Dallas Cowboys in Week 1 of the season. Hopefully, we'll all get to see it. Okay, going to take a little snap here. So 104-78, 4:19 left to play in a game that has just started to go away. Okay, we're at 3:58. It is 80-104. It's 24 points for Boston. Dallas has got to do some threes. Boston. Nope, but a foul. Okay. We're going to give you the scores. Yes, I'm eating salad. Eating a little pasta salad. That's right. It's 86-80, which means it's a 26-point lead. Dallas for 3 gets it. It's 83-106. And Dallas steals. And it's up and in for 2. It's 85-106. Dallas is starting to make a comeback, but is it too little, too late? Timeout is on the floor, TV timeout. Luka Doncic, he's fouled out. And Kyrie Irving has, 28 points for Luka and 15 for Kyrie Irving. Right now, it is 106-85, a 21-point deficit. Let's get you updated right now on the scores. We have 4 games still going on in Major League Baseball. Mets. Well, Mets were playing football. They lead 14-2. They allowed the Rangers to score the CFL equivalent to no points, otherwise known as Rouge, 1 point. Bottom of the 8th inning, Cubs over the Giants 6-4. Top of the 8th inning, Dodgers over the Rockies 7-1. At the top of the 5th inning, Angels over the Brewers 5-2. Final scores. Phillies over the Padres 9-2. Pirates over the Reds 4-1. Final in 12 innings, Cardinals over the Marlins 7-6. Red Sox over the Blue Jays 7-3. And the Braves over the Tigers 2-1. In Brazilian soccer, Palmeiras defeated the Atletico MG 4-6. And in the WNBA, the Lynx over the Wings 90-78. We have 3:08 remaining. And once again, when it gets to the 1 minute mark, we'll come up for air and we'll bring it all to you. But right now, Johnny Most the voice of the Boston Celtics, longtime voice of the Boston Celtics, the late, great Johnny Most, the father, of course, Happy Day actor, Johnny Most, is jaw-jacking and saying that Dallas are a bunch of wimps. They haven't played this lousy since blah, 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 blah. Meanwhile, Tommy Heinsohn is giving the heave-ho to a Dallas Mavericks shirt and saying that Boston is legendary. So maybe next year, Luka. Okay, let's give you some more scores. We're at 237 right now. And we're going to give you more scores. Then we're going to take a trip around Hollywood and give you some entertainment news. Okay, Euro 2024, Group D. France beat Austria 1-0. Group B, Romania over the Ukraine 3-0. Slovakia over Belgium 1-0. Let's see if we got any MLS games here for you as we continue to monitor. Okay, in USL League One, it is in the 87th minute. Northern Colorado leads 1 Knoxville 1-0. In USL League Number 2, that game hasn't been started yet. Challenge in the Women's USL Lone Star Division. Challenge beat Houston 8-0. In the Metropolitan Division, it was Paisley Athletic 4, Manhattan 0. In the Mountain Division, 2 games still not underway. In the Women's Southeast Division, Tampa Bay beat Brookhouse 5-0. And folks, that's it for that right now. 106-85. Man, it is alive and well. We got no hockey. How about some b-ball? Okay. Minnesota beat Dallas in the WNBA 90-78. Those are your scores that we got right now. That's bizarre, isn't it? Right now, 2:31 remaining. It's 106-85. About 21 points, the difference. And right now, if they shoot this and it's a 3, that it is over. 3 missed. And turnover on Boston. So Dallas, you got 21 points to make up. Good luck. You'll need it. Okay. We got a little time left. We got about 5 minutes before we say our good nights here. Let's see. CM Punk is confirmed for June 21st, WWE SmackDown in Chicago. Yay. Reby Hardy's TNA in-ring return status is unveiled. And, whoa, a legendary Hall of Fame broadcaster, you know who, good old JR, says he does not dismiss the idea of Shane McMahon joining AEW. We are going to follow this. This has little interest here. Burger King's $5 Your Way meal is now available nationwide. Roman Reigns to make WWE return at Money in the Bank 2024, says analyst, and gets betrayed twice. Holy moly, 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 moly. And the Big Ten Network has announced some familiar faces to Pac-12 fans. The Pac-12 conference, as we knew, it may be dead, but that doesn't mean the people behind the scenes and on television who covered the Conference of Champs have to go away with it. The Big Ten Conference, new home of Oregon, Washington, USC, and UCLA. Minute 21, so we'll make this fast. Plan to hire a lot of the on and off air talent that once worked for the now defunct Pac 12 network. In John Canzano's online newsletter, which is available with a fee, the commissioner of the Big Ten, Francois McGillicuddy, laid out their plan to Canzano when asked if they plan to hire Pac 12 network staffer and local staff in Seattle and Eugene. It was said, quote, "We do, although the on-air portion will likely not be announced officially until later in July. The Pac-12 network has had incredibly talented people, both on-air and behind the scenes. We've been fortunate to add some of those folks. It gets back to our goal of immediately representing all four schools and their fan base." We got a minute and 9 seconds. You might as well just stop it right there. About 18 points. 28 points. Nope, 18. No, 8 points. Nope, it's 18. Thank you. And it's soon going to be 21. Dallas trying to cut that lead. 44 seconds left. I wish we could bring it up to you, but unfortunately, we don't want to get cut. So 106.88. That's 2:16. Yeah, that's about 18 points. 18-point margin. So there's going to be a lot to update on. They will not tell who it is. 37 seconds left. Dallas. Nope. And that is going to wrap it up. The Boston Celtics are the champions of champions. And that is going to do it. 18 seconds remain. Dallas, you gave it your best shot. But for now, it's Boston. And they are now the NBA champions. A legendary mark has just been placed on the Boston Celtics. They now have that mountaintop all to themselves. Oh, man. And folks, I wish we could give you all the coverage here, but unfortunately, I think we can. Can we do it? No, oh boy. Let's see. Just trying to get us on here or get us out of here. Either way. Okay. We got how many minutes? Because we'll end at 11:15 if you guys want. Because we don't have to worry about all this until the 18th title in franchise history, the most all time. Now you can say it. King James, you have been dethroned. The new kings have been always the Boston Celtics. Congratulations, Boston, on a big victory. An incredible way to end the 2024-2025, no, yeah, it's 2023-2024 basketball season. Enjoy it while it lasts, because we'll see you guys in October. And we can't wait. Okay, I think we got just a little time left. Can we do at least one little story from Awful Announcing? Let's see. iHeartMedia has announced Women's Sports Audio Network featuring Sarah Spain and Cheryl Swoops. Congratulations. Well, I will say this. Let's go for this here. We'll get this, and then we're going to say a little prayer for our sanity. iHeartMedia on Monday announced the Women's Sports Audio Network, a free ad-supported slate of podcasts produced in partnership with Deep Blue Sports and Entertainment. The inaugural batch of shows is highlighted by Good Game with Sarah Spain and a lifestyle podcast from WNBA legends Cheryl Swoop. The WSAN plans to cover women's professional hockey, golf, tennis, and volleyball, as well as multiple basketball shows. So, congratulations. And good game. Good luck. ESPN is now interviewing Boston Celtics. I wish they put the name up, but sadly they don't. But unfortunately, it looks like our time is, well, we got about 12 minutes. Think we can do it? I don't know, but okay, let's do this, guys. Let's do this. Get us over to our favorite thing, Wrestling Inc., and that should give us our Raw wrap-up. So here we go. The Raw wrap-up. Let's go Wrestling Inc., and let's give you the wrap-up from tonight's Monday Night Raw, where, like everyone else, we cut the bullshit. And we got some other little things as well to report on. Let's see. Let's go to it. No, we can't. We can't sneak in WBZ. Oh yeah, of course. Prohibited. Okay, let's get you. Let's see. Chad Gable with Alpha Academy took on Braun Strowman. And the winner was Braun Strowman. After the match, Gable demands that Tozawa, Otis, and Maxine Dupree join him inside the ring. The three of them do so and looks to attack Tozawa. Dupree inserts herself between the two men, and Gable grabs the crutch that she has. He dumps it out of the ring and tells her to get to the back without it in just her walking boot. Dupree listens, and Tozawa gets in his face. Gable slaps him, and Otis slowly turns around to see Tozawa laying on the mat. He stares down Gable, then shoves him and hops out of the ring to carry Dupree and Tozawa to the back. We head over to the Judgment Day Lounge, where Damian Priest confronts Finn Balor about taking Liv Morgan's hotel room key card last week after she gave it to Dominic Mysterio. Balor becomes defensive, but Priest tells him not to worry. The two then look ahead to tonight as Dominic looks for his purple cow print vest. We have Io Sky versus Zelina Vega versus Kiana James in Triple Threat Women's Money in the Bank ladder match qualifier. The winner was Io Sky. We hear then from Sami Zayn. All right. Carlito with Judgment Day versus Dragon Lee with LWO. And Carlito wins Yay. We then head over to a video recapping what happened in the World Heavyweight Championship match between Damian Priest, Drew McIntyre, and CM Punk at Crash at the Castle. Back from the break, we see Chad Gable get in the rest of Alpha Academy's face about what happened earlier in the locker room. Maxine Dupree, Otis, and Akira Tozawa grab their bags and leave Gable alone. Then we hear from Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre has quit the WWE. Then Damage Control took on Caden Carter and Katana Chance. And the winner of that, Caden Carter and Katana Chance. Sheamus took on Braun Breaker. And we all know how that wound up. A double disqualification due to outside interference. Let's see. Finn Balor versus Jey Uso versus Rey Mysterio in a triple threat men's Money in the Bank ladder match qualifier. And the winner of that was Unreliable. No, I think we all know who the winner of that is, don't we, kids? Okay, also, Kevin Kelly is going to sue Kevin Kelly, who has been the voice of Ring of Honor for a long time. Walked out on the organization after a few little tete-a-tetes, as we see Adam Silver, the NBA commissioner, about ready to launch the winner there. Okay. How you doing? Okay. Okay, here we go. We have your results. Let's see. Braun Strowman. Let's see. Where did we leave off? Yes. I think we left off with, let's see, Drew McIntyre promo. We've already done that. Fifth match, Sheamus versus Braun Breaker. Sheamus via disqualification. And the sixth match, Jey Uso versus Finn Balor versus Rey Mysterio in a men's Money in the Bank qualifier. And the winner of that was Jey Uso via pinfall. So there you go, folks. Congratulations. Now, let's get to this important thing before we say our good nights to you all, and to all a good night. Let's see here. Come on, puppies. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's get this from Wrestling Inc. Former Ring of Honor broadcaster Kevin Kelly has taken something of a scorched earth approach to his release from Tony Khan's promotion earlier this year, and in a new interview with Wise Choices, Kelly says he'll be taking legal action against the company. In the interview, Kelly said he reached out to Khan last year ahead of the Forbidden Door pay-per-view last year. The cross-promotional event is co-sponsored by New Japan Pro Wrestling, where Kelly worked as an English-language commentator, but the conversation led to Khan bringing up AEW Collision, the new program that AEW launched in 2023. He wanted me to be the announcer on Collision. I was already kind of getting weary of NJPW commentary. It's financially good schedule-wise. It was great. Things were copacetic for a few weeks, according to Kelly. Then he got into a personal altercation with former Ring of Honor commentary partner Ian Riccaboni, which started when Kelly returned home from calling the G1 Climax tournament to find Riccaboni hammering him on NJPW's Discord server, specifically taking exception to Kelly's promotion of the controversial film Sound of Freedom. Kelly was soon labeled as a conspiracy theorist on X, formerly Twitter, and took to the app's direct messenger to hash things out with Riccaboni to no avail. Kelly said he called AEW's Human Resources Department to find out if Riccaboni's accusations were actionable or not, and was told the altercation was indeed a matter for HR to handle. While waiting for HR to follow up, he was replaced as Collision's play-by-play commentator by Tony Schiavone. He was also left off commentary in AEW pay-per-view events. Kelly said he was eventually told by an HR rep that the matter had been handled privately, which then satisfied Kelly, who stressed he didn't want to see Riccaboni fired. Excuse. We got a minute left. So he's suing. Good luck. Anyway, folks, that is going to wrap it up for us. We have gone a special hour. We got 3 minutes, but I think right now the 3 minutes are going to be to say congratulations to the Boston Celtics. They are now truly legends of basketball. We'll see you tomorrow right here, hopefully with no problems. Good luck to us all. Thanks, everybody, for watching. This has been a presentation of Mystifying Creativity Productions for the L2C Media Network. Have a great night. For my producer, good friend, and an ace reporter when it comes to gaming news, Matthew the Wizard Nichols, and the man, the myth, the legend, Jay the brain with two ends to avoid legal man. It has been an honor and a privilege. I am Steve, the Baxman Baxley, Cuckoo Kachoo. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Good night. This has been a fun stream. Can't wait to do it again tomorrow. Good night, everybody.